Hi. Oh, yeah, we're here.
We are live. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
On today's show, we're talking question of the day, sun versus shade, YouTube versus TikTok.
Yep.
We're talking travel with the kids, comment of the week, picture of the week on our Facebook page, Ernie, unable to travel, the importance of subscriber feedback. That's going out to Gail Dunford. We're going to talk about that later.
Yes, I hope Gail's here.
We're talking merchandise. We're talking price drops. We're talking favorite resorts.
Oh my gosh.
And we're talking so much more.
So much more.
And we're talking with you, and we're answering all your questions. And we
I'm
want everyone.
reading the feed, and it's just so busy. It's so
holy moly.
So awesome to see everyone here. Oh yeah.
First, we have to say good morning.
Good morning.
Let's have our coffee. I've been dying for this.
Yep. Cheersy, babe.
Oh my God, that's piping hot.
It's really hot.
Wow.
Yeah. But good.
Let's just say good morning to Tammy, 7 Days in Paradise, Gary, Rob and Diane. We're talking to Cindy, Bucks Hat fan, Gary, Jill, Julie, Pete, Linda,
Ted,
J,
Paul, Corey, Kelly,
Marco Millette.
Mark, Andra.
We're talking to Nick and Jody in their hot tub right now as we speak.
Good morning.
And we're talking to so many. Good morning, Corey. We're talking to people all over our great Canada. This show is actually made in Canada.
Made in Canada. And it seems like a lot of you have the same weather as Southern Ontario. Cold, damp, and gray.
Let me check my hair. Wow.
I know. Guys, I was a little slower today. Sorry. My hair's still wet. I just threw it back.
I'm going to try to do it without my glasses right now.
Oh gosh, I wouldn't be able to do
We
that.
were a little delayed. We had a lot going on this morning, but here we all are.
Yes.
It was a gloomy day yesterday. It's a gloomy day today, but we're in Ontario and we had a fantastic sunset last night.
Yes, we did. It was fiery orange.
It was crazy. I think it was at 8:30 at night.
I don't know what time it was, but you did make me get off the couch and come and look at it.
So many people are chiming in right now from all over.
All over.
Here we go again.
And thank you for joining. It was great.
So starting off with the question of the day.
Question of the day. This is what I came up with. Shade versus sun.
Shade versus sun.
And I threw that out to Mike because, more and more I feel like people might feel a little bit guilty for getting a tan or being in the sun, or especially if you have a sunburn. And with skin cancer, I thought, what an interesting question, because as we've gotten older, we've obviously recognized the importance of sunscreen and staying in the shade, but we actually sit in the shade a lot more when we're down south. We sit under a palapa. We don't need it. We don't need this direct sun.
Jenny has had skin cancer. My dad just passed away from a form of skin cancer.
Yeah.
We all enjoy going down there. But like Jenny just mentioned, we love the heat. We love the sun.
Love the heat.
But when we were younger, we just used to want to get the tan.
Yes.
Now we get the tan kind of
indirectly,
but we really just loved sitting under the palapas
and feeling
walking
the heat.
In the sun, feeling the heat.
So good on your body and your aches and pains at this stage of life. But we also have 3 kids, and they love the sun. They do love the sun.
So the question of the day is, what do you guys feel about the sun?
Yeah.
And what are you using for sunscreen? Because that's really what I want to know.
Yeah. Okay. Good one.
Are you using a 20? Are you using a 10? Are you using a 50? Are you kind of getting out of the sun from about 1 till about 3, I think?
Yeah.
Or maybe is it around 12 till about 3?
I think so. Yeah. I think they say that's when the sun's highest and most powerful.
Now, not to say that we're not walking around in it and enjoying it.
Yeah, sometimes we are.
But sometimes we are.
Like Linda's saying she uses 50. So same 50. With me. I can't really go without
a little sun and shade. Yeah, we need 50. The shade. A lot of people are chiming in. It's just a really interesting question. 40 to 50. A lot of people chiming in. They're using a lot of 50.
Ernie, when I was a teenager, I used baby oil. I know.
Ernie, we were right there with you, right?
We totally were.
And now as we get a little older, maybe. And I want to stay on the planet longer.
Under protest. I hear you. Some people don't like sunscreen either. Some people have some, what's the word? Listen, concerns about sunscreen even. I don't know.
I'm down there all the time. And some days I get out of the hotel room early and I don't lather up and I'm going. And I'm bad for that sometimes, but I'm not laying out in it, but I'm always in it indirectly.
Yeah. And more I'm encouraging Mike to wear a hat. Which sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't. But now we have our own hat, so there's no excuse, Mike.
There's no excuses. But it's just a great topic. I always think to talk about is the sun and the sunscreen and shade versus
sun. And I think we have a duty to inform our kids and make sure that people are aware of the dangers of the sun. And we've always, like, our kids have traveled with
15
us
then oil, sunscreen,
30
30 in shade. Yeah. Oh, now with the kids, we use 60. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess so, for sure. Right. With the kids, we always lather them up. But guess what? When we were kids growing up, there was no such thing as sunscreen. The parents didn't even see it. They just said, see you later. Don't bug us. We're busy right now.
I can remember having some really doozy sunburns growing up.
Oh, yeah. You'd come back looking like this.
Yes. Yeah. And it was just that was life. Anyway, so it's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
And I don't know. I don't know the answer, but I think a lot of people know.
Yeah.
You still get some indirect sun in the shade. And I think the hat is kind of a must.
Totally.
Keeping the direct sun off of your face, because I learned the hard way.
Now, the next one up here is TikTok versus YouTube. I've been noticing I'm on TikTok and I do some TikTok.
I like your TikTok.
Yeah, it's not my world. It's there's so many people out there doing so much. It's just there's 57 channels and there's nothing on sometimes, it feels to me. So I want to know, do people like to go to TikTok and Instagram, and do you start to form your opinions about places that you'd want to go because of those?
Based on those platforms.
That's a question that I have.
That's a good question.
Because I think as we go forward, there are so many different platforms.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to get traction, I think, in a lot of platforms right now.
TikTok's that strange one. Like, I don't understand how it operates. If Instagram, I can understand, when you have more followers, you get more views, but TikTok doesn't work that way.
No, TikTok.
You can literally have very few followers and get a TikTok that gets 100,000 views.
Totally. So I just don't know if you guys out there are watching and you go to TikTok and you want
YouTube. A lot of us are in that maybe category of no TikTok and no Instagram.
Yeah.
YouTube only. Yeah, I met a young couple yesterday at a little event Mike and I were at, and they watch YouTube with their kids. Like, I was surprised. They seemed like more younger. So I thought, maybe they watch TikTok. And she did say that she had met a couple of people that were there through Instagram.
Oh, really?
But they watch YouTube.
Yeah.
And their kids enjoy watching fishing and all kinds of things on YouTube. So
I think personally, this is what I feel. I feel that YouTube is the new cable. And it's our new cable because we could just get the shows on that we really enjoy watching. And I love to watch reruns, not only of my own, but of other people that I really enjoy. And I will put it on in the background as I'm cleaning the house because I like certain people's voices or the food channels that I really enjoy. And I get to create what I like and mix it all up.
Yeah. Monique is saying she uses TikTok to research resorts she's interested in, but a lot of people on here are saying YouTube.
Yeah. Now, okay, you said that about researching. Do you get the same amount of research from TikTok as you would from a YouTube video?
Probably. I mean, I'm going to say probably not, because I feel YouTube, you can have like an in-depth journey, 20, 30 minutes, even longer. And TikTok seems to be a short snippet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because what we do, and I think what happens is people are interested, but when people are starting to research because they want to book the ticket, especially because I think a lot of people start doing a lot of research in July and August, September, October. Things blow up for us because that's when you can see the growth, because so many people want to make sure and they want to check out a resort before they press enter on the keyboard.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, there's good conversation. Lots of people saying that they really enjoy YouTube because it's easy to navigate and to get more information.
Easy.
But
I think it's easy.
Anyway, and that TikTok's like a tease. Someone that used the word teaser. Like, that's true. It's like it gives you something, then when you want more, it's over.
Yeah, that's right. But, and I don't think people could stick around for a 15-minute TikTok. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
That's good. I find TikTok entertaining, for sure.
It's an entertainment. When you're going somewhere and you're scrolling, like just wasting your day. Oh my God. That's what I do. It's like
gets lost.
I have to get off of that, man. That's addictive. Okay, let's talk about this now. Travel with kids.
Oh yeah, we threw that on there. Our son Zach gave us that topic. He thought that would be an
He
interesting
did.
one.
And this is coming from our kids.
Yeah.
Because we think of traveling with our kids, it's like, it's a trip. It's not a vacation.
We used to say that. We used to say we're going on a trip, not a vacation when they were little.
It means we're uprooting our house from this location and we're planting it in a different location. All the responsibilities are going to be the same. It's just
we're in a different location.
Yeah, you're just you're just in a different location.
Yeah. That's how we felt when they were little. But Zach thought it was important to say, like, people see us now traveling and our kids are older, but we've been traveling forever and our kids were little.
Yeah.
Right? Like we little, like 5, 3, and newborn.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think the importance of traveling with kids is you get to show them how to get on an airplane, how to navigate airports, how to navigate transportation once you get out of an airport. We all take it for granted, but guess what? They're going to want to go away on their own one day. And when they have that experience built into their systems, they feel freedom and they feel a sense of importance that they can do it on their own.
They can. And that, I think, is a real great point, because people are chiming in like, you want your kids to be able to experience that.
Yeah, totally. Because our kids now will travel to Asia. We've taken Europe, go to Paris, do the underground. Our daughter was just in Asia.
They've met up in Europe. Like they one has been there and one has met, and like it's
gotten jobs in Europe.
It's pretty, nannying in France.
I think the importance, I see Ernie's on there. He's always with his kids. So many other people are traveling with kids. The importance of traveling with your kids to build that foundation so they can experience the entire planet and not just our country, which we have a great country. But when you can travel anywhere and be anywhere in 24 hours, that's powerful.
No, totally. Linda is like, her daughter feels confident and comfortable with the airport process. And that's a really important point, because our 2 older ones, absolutely. But our younger one, he's thinking of going on a short trip by himself, like maybe a 4-day, to absolutely do that on his own, like figure out the airport and figure out all those things. And it's a really important process to become comfortable with, right? Like you have to kind of know what to do. You have to know how to keep yourself safe and
have that confidence going through security, knowing that's the right thing to do, knowing your gate is E26, you know how to do that, navigating all those things. So as a human and as a small human, they're just like, they can put their shoulders back and like, I have this. I can get on a plane. I can get my seat. I'm going to get off. I'm going to go through their customs. And that's the majority of a problem, because a lot of people, I think, have fear going from one point to the next. They can't wait to get to the resort, but sometimes people's anxieties start to come and get in the way.
Even my parents, who are well-traveled, who hadn't traveled in a while and are in their 80s, they went on a trip to go see my brother, and they were really anxious. Like they, the process had possibly changed since the last time they were away with us. And you get a little bit worked up about that whole, and then once they did it and they came home, it was like, they were all proud and excited that they could do it again, possibly.
They were just like kids again, right?
Yeah.
And I think seeing what's happened in the last few weeks in our lives, we are hanging out with our moms and dads a lot more, Jenny and I, and you get to you see how our kids actually slowly start reverting back.
Our parents,
parents reverting back to childlike.
Like you got to take care of them.
You got to take care of them.
And on that note, like maybe we should share, because people are still really concerned about you and what you're doing. And we've been really fortunate. We've got a lot of things happening and getting things in place for Mike's mom. And she's very excited about it.
Yeah, we were able to get her into a home in our community, and it has a massive waiting list on it. But because of what my mom has, she went to the critical status, which was incredible.
Really incredible.
It wasn't, and we when I went to tell Jenny and I said, you better come with me to go tell my mom.
Because things were happening so fast. Quickly. We just didn't want her to feel pressure. Right?
Yeah, we don't want her to feel any pressure, and I don't want her to make a decision, because I think she feels bad for me right now, because my life is on hold.
Yeah,
my life is on freeze.
Yeah.
And so we went to go tell my mom, like, I only want you to think about this if it's the right decision for you.
Right.
Don't worry about me. I will bounce back. I don't know when I'm going to bounce back, but with the amount of support that I get from everyone that watches our show, with my wife, my kids, my mom, our community, like I will bounce back. But right now my mom is our priority because I need her to settle. So when she's settled, I will feel settled and I will be able to go.
Yeah. And you'll feel good. You can't go when you don't feel good.
I can't.
Right?
I wouldn't go.
No,
I wouldn't go. Like
No.
it's just there's so many moving parts with my mom. So, but something is happening this upcoming Friday. She's moving into a little home. So that is amazing for her.
Oh, it's so amazing.
If it all works out.
She is really, I think, truly excited. I don't think she's doing it for you, which you're afraid of. She has expressed to me that she's excited. This is going to be a whole new little world for her.
My mom doesn't like to be alone, and she's never been alone.
Very social.
So she wanted a place that she can go socialize, hang out with people, talk, just do things. And being home right now, like I can't be at her house every waking moment of the day, but I'm there all the time. We do have care coming in for her 4 times a day, but
there's a lot of time alone.
There's a lot of time alone, and I don't want my mom to rot away somewhere. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just don't want her to be alone. Like, she's only 76 years old.
Yeah, she's got a lot of life left in her.
That's young. So
she's,
that's where we're
excited.
At with finding fish.
Yeah, and I just thought we should share that. I don't want people to wonder.
I just want to say, like, the people that still chime in and say what you guys say, the support that it's unbelievable.
It's been amazing. Like this community here and their support have really you've guided us through this. We're very grateful.
I was really worried because I spent a lot of time and a lot of money building this YouTube channel, and to go sideways on YouTube sometimes isn't very good, because what YouTube does is they don't promote you anymore.
No.
So I was like, oh my gosh, the timing, but this timing is timing.
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you, and to all the people that keep watching and sharing my videos. You guys share them. Oh wow. Check out our
it's amazing.
Our European videos if you're bored.
Our last couple are really good. They're not getting a lot of traction, but check out London and Paris. We had a lot of fun there. Anyway.
So this is going to go into.
We decided to add a few things to our live, right? And this is the comment of the week.
Now we get a lot of amazing comments.
Yes,
we really do. So it's really hard to say pick one from another.
No, but we just like highlighting. Yeah, it's just fun.
Why don't you highlight the one that you came across?
I'm going to highlight this one.
People send me messages people send me messages this morning that they're in the hot tub.
And I don't know if she's in here, and it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just saying, this is from Claire. I won't share last names. This is from Claire, and you said a Nick.
No, Nick and Jody sent me a message this morning. They're in the hot tub waiting for the show.
Okay. Oh yeah, they said we could join them, which actually would be really good for my back. Anyway, this is from Claire, and she said it was a long-winded message, which it is longer, and sometimes we don't have time to read all the comments as they come in, but we try to get to them. But it was just really sweet. Like she went on to say, like, they watched our videos for years, which means they've been with us for a long time, and her husband is in commercial sales. Can I say the company?
Sure.
For the brick. And so they have all these great televisions, which
in their house.
I had a chuckle. And one is in the kitchen. She's the chef, so she's always in there. And she said that YouTube kind of kept promoting us in her algorithm, and that she just felt a real connection to us.
Yeah, it's just,
and it just touched my heart. I'm like, it's just amazing that people have been with us and stuck with us.
Yeah, totally.
And that they feel a connection. Like, yeah. I love that. I mean, it's amazing to me that people are really feeling that.
Totally.
And then I think, gosh, I kind of feel that with some of the people I watch on YouTube.
100% we do.
And I love it. I mean, I just think, anyway, I wanted to share that comment. That was the comment of the week.
Yeah, thank you. We just appreciate that, because, when everyone has something to deal with in your lives.
Totally.
And when you're like, kind of like, oh gosh, today's just one of those days. And then you come across a comment like that, or someone puts a comment in you, like, you're just like, really? Thanks a lot.
And then maybe we should highlight Gail.
I want to highlight Gail. Now, Gail Dunford, I think it's Mills.
Yes, I think you're right. She's a longtime subscriber too.
I met her.
I mean, I know all of you are too.
Yeah, I met her actually. I was in Santa Maria, I think 2 or 3 years ago, at the sanctuary, And she came up to me. She goes, "You don't know who I am, but I know who you are.
Yeah.
I love your videos." And this is when I first started out. And so, I got to talking to her and her husband over the course of the week. And we talked about the flamenco because that was one of our favorite places. But she said she had left the flamenco because it started to go downhill. This is the importance of subscriber feedback. Okay?
Right. Yeah. So we're kind of combining this, right?
I made a video. Yeah, we're combining this. I made a video and I went back to the flamenco to do an update video.
Right.
And I said, I personally think that the flamenco had bottomed and it's on the upward trajectory.
Right.
I'm talking with service. I'm talking with the rentals, the resort, the staffing, and everything. Together. This is the importance of subscriber feedback.
Yes, Tammy.
Because Gail and her husband went back because that was one of their favorite places.
Yeah.
She sends me a message while having a fantastic time. Just like you said, we've noticed that this has happened, that's happened, and things are starting to move in the right direction. And that is the power of a subscriber feedback, because it's just not me. When I can have someone that I can trust send me that feedback saying, "Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. Things are starting to rock and roll here." That's when I can go back and make really solid videos, because I have the empowerment of the subscribers to say, like, validate.
Well, we count on them. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what I know because I go all the time. But when you get really good validation from trusted people and people all the time chime in, they say, "Listen, we're here right now." Yeah. Absolutely agree. Good point. Because that what makes this whole community even more solid, because when you guys are looking for that resort review, you can trust, like, guess what?
Yeah.
We know that, there's going to be ebbs and flows when we go to Cuba, but when we're paying $800 or we're paying $1,200, we know what we're getting into.
Totally.
So I just want to say thank you.
We want to say thank you. And also, Gail is a huge cheerleader for us. Like, personally, she reaches out to us often.
Oh, yeah.
And she just kind of
like so many people do.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But she's been around for a long time, and we just wanted to give her a shout out.
And she's always buying something. Oh my gosh.
Every
stickers, you name it.
Overwhelming response yesterday. I knew it was dangerous to post. I knew.
We're going to talk about the merch.
We are going to talk about the merch.
We're actually going to do a few giveaways today too.
Give some of it away.
We want to do a few tests. So basically, what I mean by a test is
we've got to see how these ship.
Shipping is killing us right now because we're so small. But I got a couple of hats I want to send, one in two directions. I want to go west and east.
Right.
We're going to pick a comment out of here, and we're going to tell you to DM us. And then someone's going to get a hat. It's going to
be a giveaway.
It's going to be a giveaway, so it's free. But we want you to post it once you receive it. Take a photo of it and upload it back to Finding Fish.
Yeah, and let us know the condition of the hat.
Yeah, we want to see.
We're going to have to kind of flatten it to ship it.
And you're just going to go, and you're going to just
we are.
You're going to go to that. You're going to take a photo of it, and then we want to just see the condition, and you're going to tell us the condition it came in, because we have to keep the cost low. So we're hopefully going to be able to flatten this one, and it's going to be able to ship okay.
I know.
And if we can, we'll be able to ship these hats with taxes and everything for 35 Canadian dollars. That's what we're hoping.
I one today.
Because if not, the shipping goes up to the next level and it makes no sense.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It goes to like $20, $30. It's silly.
Like we're just so small. We can't afford that.
No.
So these are some of the hats we're kind of working on.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You can still see us. I was afraid to wear it that you might not still be able to kind of see us, but.
And these are we just pick these hats because they're fun.
Fun, like the trucker hat, right?
The trucker hats, cool. They breathe through the back.
It's actually some of our first merch that our kids actually got excited about. Like they were like, "Oh, I want that one. I want this one."
We're doing like basically we're going back to retro for us. We love the 80s. We were born in the 70s, but 80s was amazing.
80s was amazing, and someone even commented on our 80s colors on the beach bags, and I was like, "They've got it. Like that's exactly what we're looking for."
So we're really working on perfecting a good quality hat at a decent price. Yep. And that's what we're working on. So someone's getting some hats today.
Yeah, I know. And I want to say, Mike, while we're talking about the merch, so many of you were like, I want to order. And so these are just our samples.
Oh, it's not coming through for some bloody reason.
What, the color?
No, the
the logo.
No, it's not the logo. It's the focus.
Oh, okay. Anyway, when we have these, for sure you can buy them. We just want to do a couple tests on mailing them out. And then we're also looking at cotton hats that will smush no problem. And they're going to be a cool, is it embroidered? Is that the word?
Yes, it's going to be embroidered.
Embroidered just with our palm tree. So anyway, we've got a few things that we're going to give away. and then we are going to do some test runs.
Yeah,
and
we're doing some testing.
We really are going to get back to you. And
can you show us the beach bag while we're just
talking?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And
this is so exciting.
I did the hamburger. Well, okay, this is exciting.
This is, if you haven't seen it on our Facebook page, let's just flip that up.
This is our new beach bag.
And we've got 5 amazing colors. And definitely we're ordering tons of these because these look like they were going to fly out of here. People were like,
actually,
so
they really
excited.
open up. So let's open them up. Okay.
And do we want to talk about them a bit?
Well, let's talk about them.
They have an inside pocket, everybody. And
they have an inside pocket, which I'm slightly disappointed because if I was constructing it, they put the inside pocket, but they put a little stitch down the center. I would want this pocket bigger.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, it's not even big enough for my phone, which is...
but they have a side pocket.
But they do have a great side pocket.
The inside is like a waterproof material.
Like a waterproof polyester.
Okay.
Okay. So if it gets wet, I think you'll just be able to shake it out. Sand's not going to stick. And like my canvas beach bag right now, it gets wet and then it takes time to dry. I think this is going to dry quickly.
Yeah, well, I think if you set it down and it got water around it, I think it's waterproof, so the water won't come into the inside.
Anyway,
that's what these are looking like. If we can get the shipping under control on these, I think everything they're going to go for $35. Is that right?
That's right. If I can ship them the same way, they'll be $35.
They'll be $35. So that's what we're hoping. We're probably going to
sell 4 of these.
We're going to sell 4 of these. We're going to keep 1, and then what we want everyone to do, if you like it, like the color. You're just going to say, hey, because then we'll do a pre-order. I'll know exactly how much to order. I was going to maybe order 50 right away because they're going to take probably a month to get here. I know someone sent me a DM the other day saying we're going away to Santa Maria in 2 weeks. DM us.
Yep, send me a message.
We'll send you one because you're going, and I want you to have one for your trip.
I forget who it was.
Let's show the colors. So while we're talking
this. So that one's called fuchsia.
Yeah, pink. We're calling it hot pink.
We've got stone.
And it's a beigey.
Yep.
We've got lime green, lime Ricky.
We've got, they call this one gold.
I love the gold, actually. And I'm doing all the same ink. It's like a nice royal blue. It's cool.
And then we've got the blue, which everyone...
Blue on blue.
Which way do I go, babe? There we go.
Yeah, blue on blue looks really amazing as well.
Yeah.
And so they're a decent size. But we're going to do some testing on it, and then we're going to send those out. And if you get one, take a picture of it. Let us let us know what you think to the bag on the Facebook page.
Give us some feedback.
Everyone be honest, right? Like if it works out, we'll keep going with it. If it doesn't work out, if it's not big enough, then we can stop and we'll figure something else out. Mm-hmm. But I think for the quality, that's the best I could find right now. I think it's quite
good. And it also flattens for packing.
It really helps us for packing and shipping. So
yeah.
Now we did get some books in, but these are actually going to be a giveaway.
Yes.
I don't like the quality of them, so I'm not going to sell them.
For the price, we did not like them.
So I'm just going to give these away.
Right. And one is already spoken for. We're giving one to someone out
Linda
there.
Jensen.
I think it's Linda.
Linda Jensen.
She reached out right away.
Well, not only that, she's a big subscriber. She helps me out a lot. She runs a site. And whenever I get in a jam, I can say, Linda, you bumped me off your site again. And she's like, give me a minute.
She's here. She's saying, Yahoo.
So Linda's getting this and Linda's getting a pen.
A pen. And we might have another giveaway.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to do giveaways. And Linda, tell me what color you want. You want pink or you want lime Ricky?
Lime. I don't know.
So, I want to do once in a while, we want to do giveaways because you guys support us so much.
Crystal is saying maybe a zipper. They get really expensive as soon as you add a zipper.
And it's the issue is I'm not dealing with the manufacturer. I have to deal with the distributor. And they have a million bags. So it's like going down a rabbit hole with these people.
Yeah.
And it's about what we can get right now and with the tariffs.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to land some of this stuff before Canadian tariff, just in case tariffs go on and things go up 20% more. It's like, but it would be great with
hats look great. And I'm a good hat guy. I'm a good judge. Any color is cool with me. Keep up the great work, guys. Love your videos.
Scott
WH Christmas.
Okay. Well, you, Scott, you DM.
Understand the
right
zipper
there.
issue is not a deal breaker.
Talk to Jenny, and she'll send you.
The other thing with zippers, guys, to remember is
coming.
sand. Once it gets in our zippers, it's kind of same with Velcro. But
now, one thing I will talk about with this beach bag.
My reed bikes.
I was trying to source a little wee bungee cord so you can hang them in your palapa, which would be amazing. So they're not on the ground, because not all palapas have the little nail, which I love. But no one is taking your fuchsia colored beach bag, finding fish and walking down the beach, and no one's going to notice that.
Right. We love that.
That's going to be noticeable. Like not every single person's going to have that beach bag.
No. And it does have a side pocket. Someone asked about that. It does have a side pocket for your water bottle.
You're going to have a side pocket right there.
Or that one actually might even be good for your phone if it goes way down. I don't know. Well, anyway,
let's test it. I've got the phone.
That's amazing.
So you can put your phone down that pocket.
You could. Yeah, you could.
I think the bags are bigger than what it shows right now on the screen.
Yeah, maybe.
You know.
1 sec.
It's about 6 inches wide. So you could put your books in there, all your stuff that you're taking, your snacks to go for your day.
Yeah.
And that's what they look like.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what color we're keeping. We're going to have a hard time deciding as well.
You tell us. What color should we keep?
What color should we take on our first trip?
Well, if you tell us.
When we get back at it.
You tell us.
I would love to know.
And then we'll keep that color and we'll sell the rest.
Yeah.
And then they're out there as demos. So.
Yeah. Logo sunglasses. I know so many people. Every week we get more ideas. Someone said baggage tags, logo sunglasses. It's gold.
There's so much.
Pink, cam sand pink. I love the pink.
So that's kind of our merchandise, kind of out of the way.
Yeah. Kind of.
I think at the end what we'll do is we'll talk and we'll say, what colors do you like?
Yeah.
So we can kind of figure out what makes sense. I think these are just a lot of fun on those hot days where you're just sitting under the palapa and you just need a break from, or you're having a bad hair day. Like now I am. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that we have pictures, pick of the week is out of the way. We have the importance of subscriber feedback. We have some of our merchandise talked about. Let's talk about this. Unable to travel.
Yeah.
Now, this is kind of an interesting topic that I'm having, because if you ever watch the news, and I don't, because if I watch the news, I'm like, oh boy, I get scared.
Mike's not allowed to watch the news.
I get scared.
We actually don't watch the news.
But with everything that's going on in the world, and I don't know if the economy is going to slow down or not. If the economy does slow down, does that deter people from traveling? And how does that affect your upcoming travel plans? If you're in the threat of losing a job or getting reduced hours because of what's going on with the tariffs, and I know people that are working on the border, factories are kind of reducing staffing hours.
Yeah.
Does that affect your upcoming travel plans, or is this group kind of at a different stage of your life where you're more retired, you're more settled, that is your goal anyway, like you will give up something else? I want to know that.
Yeah. We've been talking about that a little bit, like how it impacts things, impact people that sometimes we forget that, right?
Yeah.
And then how does that feel or manifest? Do you turn to YouTube and watch YouTube more because you might not be traveling? Do you live vicariously through other people? Do you plan way out? Like, you know what, I'm going to start saving for maybe in 2 years. It's
because the way Jenny and I operate is we've booked one trip because we booked Barbados.
Yeah.
Because we just had to go.
Yeah.
But right now I have nothing on the schedule.
It's just so weird for us. Yeah, it's so strange. First of all, it's strange to have Mike home. It's strange to have him home for this duration. Like it's wild. And you can imagine, like, we're used to not having Mike here, so we've had to adjust all of our routines. But for Mike to not have like something to look forward to, like that, it can have have an impact, right?
It does have an impact. It has an impact on me because I'm so used to going.
And he's a goer. He's got great energy. He loves that, right? So,
and now I've just witnessed what happened to my dad, and I know time is precious, and I don't really want to waste it. So I know a lot of people on here probably book more than a couple of trips a year because it's the importance, like we've talked about with the mental health.
Yeah, totally.
So for my mental health, I kind of was going a little sideways, but I have so much to do here that
we added in walking. We hadn't been walking just because winter really like got me down.
We added walking.
I wanted to, we added that in.
Yeah.
And that's helped a great deal, I would say. And then we've been getting outside to do our outside chores.
Lots of outside chores.
So that's helping.
We're actually getting all the chores done at our house and my mom's house. So we have 2 households to look after, and they have a trailer that I have to sell.
Yes. And we have our own cottage.
We have our own property. It's like, oh my God.
So we got a lot.
You know what I call it? I got a job that I didn't apply for.
That's true. That's what it feels
like. I'm the manager of a job that I never applied for.
That's right.
But I love it.
But and you know what, the approach I just said to Mike the other day, it's just day by day, like one day at a time. Yeah, because if we think way out, it's a bit overwhelming.
Don't think.
And lots of people have chimed in about family first. And, you know, in my position in education, I constantly tell my staff that family first, like this is just a job, just a job. Yeah. You can be replaced tomorrow. Your family it's got to be number one.
Let's read some of these comments because it's so true. Like Mark just chimed in. Stick to the plan. I have 2 trips already booked.
Yeah.
I'm looking for deals for the end of July. Absolutely. Jill chimes in. Just as much possibility. Life is way too short.
Yeah. As we retire, I try to complete 3 or 4
trips.
Yeah.
7 days in paradise. We're older, so nothing's stopping us except for their health. Yeah. So Corey's chiming in. You're heading to Hogan in 4 weeks. Yeah. That's awesome.
Mark, traveling and memories are more important to me personally, so it won't slow me down.
So many people like have the same mentality as us. It's just like the travel bug is just what's in us, and we just need to go.
Yeah. Andy, I'm interested. I missed Judith's comment. What did she say about the bandana? Because we also have access to bandanas.
Yeah.
But maybe it was that you could tie the beach bag with a bandana. I'm not sure.
That's a good actually. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's great.
Carol's chiming in. Looking to go to Barbados. Would love your feedback.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have a Barbados video coming. I've been to Barbados many multiple times. Year after year, I used to go.
No videos, though.
No, this is before my YouTube. But we go and stay in Whole Town, about 5 minutes away from the beach. We have access to the pool right on the beach as well because we're in that community. So we just go to the local grocery store. We go out for dinner. We go to happy hour. We catch the bus. So we're gonna make that video about staying in Barbados. We're gonna show you our little villa that we rented.
Yeah, we're gonna try to show you.
We're actually booking it today. The villa.
Yes, I am. I am booking it today.
But when I'm not going to add it up because if I add it up, I'm like, ooh, geez.
Yeah, don't add it up. Barbados is a more expensive place to go.
It's going to be more expensive, but
it's worth it.
You know, this is just a special trip.
A treat.
It's for Jenny and I. We're just going to do it. We're just not going to look at the price.
Oh, John wears a bandana on his head. I see. It was like more to cool off. Also you could wet it. I get that. Okay. Good
Ernie's
idea.
chiming in. My family and I, we go March, July, November, bonus vacation if possible. Exactly.
Calms us to be away. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. It calms families, I think, right? Like you get to that sense of freedom. You get to sense of that you're living on your terms. You're doing exactly what you want. I never feel that it's wasted money.
No.
If I go to a restaurant, I walk out, I see the bill. I'm like, oh, really? When I get off the plane, when I land in Pearson, I'm always like, I never
ever
regret.
Come home and regretted a trip ever.
No, not even if we've had stuff done to us. And I had a hard time going through Cuban customs. And like, like, oh God.
It gives us a bad taste in our mouth for the first few minutes when we get there, but nothing major.
Nothing major.
I do want to say, okay, a few people, not a lot, but a few people, and also on our Facebook page have asked about the hoodies. So,
well, let's talk about that.
We just want to say at this point, we honestly just can't ship the hoodies reasonably.
Yeah.
We just can't.
And what we're doing right now with the hoodies.
We will eventually.
Is I'm bringing them in to test them, first of all, because to make sure that the quality still is as good as it was last year.
Yeah.
Before I do
like this new hoodie.
Yeah. I would think I'm going to do this one maybe on like a taupey brown.
Yeah.
I like the black, but I just have to test
the
them.
oat color, is that what you mean?
Yeah,
like
the
stone.
Oat.
Yeah,
there
that's
should
cool.
be another blue one down there.
Yeah.
The problem with the hoodies
is
the shipping.
Logo.
The shipping, I believe, is about $20 per hoodie.
Yeah, it just gets too much, and I'm afraid to charge people what it would cost. I mean,
yeah. Well, we're kind of bad for that, right?
Yeah.
But these hoodies are actually they're actually great quality.
We were going to sell this, weren't we?
Well, you can sell that t-shirt.
Yeah. Who wants
It's wrong. I ordered the wrong shirt. So I have a shirt for sale. It just came in.
Sorry, I'll get right there. It's a small. So
it doesn't look like a small though.
I think it's like a men's small, but it would be for a lady as well. It's just, I think you ordered it for me, Mike, but I already have this in a tank, so I'm not going to keep it. So if you're interested in this, it's a small with the new turquoise logo.
With a new. Now, speaking of which, now we're back to merchandise.
I know.
Let's show the new sticker that we just produced.
We keep coming back. Okay. I am going to post this later.
We did come up. We've got retro stickers, so we're doing, like we said, we're doing lime
green.
So we're doing lime green.
We're way better at this. I'm like backwards when I see it. I'm like, what is going on?
We're doing lime. Oh, there we go. Lime green. Yeah. So, and we have one more sticker coming. So,
and then we'll have our 4-pack.
We're doing a 4-pack. So you can either order a single, a double, the 4-pack in multicolors. But what's going to happen is when stickers sell out, I'm just going to make them limited edition.
Yeah.
That'll be it. And then we'll just create a different color of sticker. So I think it just keeps it fun for people.
Pick one up and do lunch. That's funny, Ghost Viper. Sure. Love the new sticker color. Yeah, thanks. The lime green is
lime green's cool. Really and wait until you see I was supposed to have a sticker show up Friday. It didn't show up. It's coming next week. So
we're going to be ready for
then
you.
The 4-pack will be created.
The 4-pack will be ready. But for now, we've got, we got
the 3-pack.
The blue, then the black, the lime green, and the next one's.
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
So that's where we are, so people can see that the stuff that's coming. So if you got your trip and you want to put them on your lug-a-mug, you want to just do whatever. The stickers are fun.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to support. It supports us. It's like a Patreon page that you get something for.
And we wouldn't have been able to do all of this if you weren't home.
Yeah, no, totally.
We wouldn't be able to get everything on our list of stuff is just we're just constantly
trying. And if you've ever dealt with suppliers and people that make stuff, it takes time. And I have to go back and forth to go see what I'm getting. And the people that are doing this for me, they're doing a great job. Scott. And so this is a great thing that's happening to me right now. I can get this all organized. Yeah, you've been able to
spend some time on our merch, which people have been bothering us about.
Yeah, and then we'll get it all uploaded. We're going to get it all uploaded to that.
Yes.
And then you'll be able to see what we have, and then I'm going to get them to build spreadsheets for me. So when you want to go get a T-shirt or something, it's
going to be a much better system.
It's going to be a process. You can just pick number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tell me the size.
Tell me the size. There's your logo. It's easy.
That's right.
Done.
And we'll do the same with hats. Probably do the same with beach bags, so that you're just much easier. Because I feel like yesterday was a bit of a teaser because I know you all want the hats and stuff, but we will get there. I promise.
Yeah,
I promise.
It just takes a little bit of time to get absolutely everything organized to see what people actually have interest in, and then we can do an order with that. So we're not ordering a product that people are like, I don't really like that.
Oh, Sean's saying, have you considered if Barbados had a good enough Wi-Fi, would we do a live stream from Barbados?
We could. I
think we probably
absolutely
could. I think we could.
Yeah, we could possibly do that.
Scott, you are not on Facebook. How do I connect with you in regards to that hat? Thanks. You know what, Scott?
Do you have Instagram?
Do you have any platform? Do you have an email?
Yeah.
If you want to send me
Scott,
your email?
do this. Go to our email. If you go to the top of the YouTube, there'll be a business opportunity section. It'll be our email in there, and write us an email and we'll get to you.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Men's and ladies shorts. I know we have so many ideas. We're going to stick right now to our hats and shirts.
We have to stick to 1 or 2 ideas.
But eventually, next year, we'll go in a different direction.
It's the growing process that we're going through. So it takes time. And I have these distributors that I have to work with, and they're like, holy geez, buddy.
Crystal, that's a good idea.
Decide on something. So
yeah,
that's what we're doing.
That is what we're doing. Now, we were going to do our photo of the week.
Let's do the photo of the week.
We just thought we'd have fun with this stuff.
And the photo of the week is going to Ernie and his family.
Yes.
Because we always say,
Ernie,
post your pictures on our Facebook page, or post pictures, because we love it.
We love it.
And
especially right now when we're not traveling, we're loving seeing where you guys are.
Yeah, totally. Ernie posted a great photo of him and his kids on our Facebook. And so Ernie's getting something. Ernie, I want you to reach out to us.
Send me a DM.
Finding Fish.
Facebook.
DM us your address so we can send you something today in the mail, okay? To your kids, because we appreciate it and we want to give back too. It's more fun for us when we can give something.
Totally.
Whether it's a couple of stickers, a book, pens, whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to just bring in stuff to give it away as just for fun.
Frederick is saying about the limited edition with both autographs on it. Oh, that's
well, actually, we've got can you just go grab that one sticker on the back by the little
yeah, I got it.
So this is what we're doing. When stickers are running out and we're going to send our last sticker out.
Yeah.
Well, this one's already signed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already
signed.
So
when you get a sticker, if you're ordering a sticker and you order one of these, and this is the last one, you're going to get the last sticker, plus this is the last sticker. It's going to be signed and given to you. There you go.
Ted Shaughnessy's heading back to KO Coco after giving Cuba a 16-month break.
What?
And mostly due to your infectious enthusiasm for the island.
Ted's heading back?
Awesome, Ted.
And where's Ted going, did he say?
Oh,
is he going to Melia?
We are going there too at some point.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We're getting back
there. Good for you, Ted. You know, awesome. Ted, let me know. I want to know about the food, and I want to know, I want to see some beach pics.
And I've been hearing a lot of people are going there.
Yeah,
like
that's
a
popular.
lot of our subscribers are going
very
there.
Popular.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is coming up. We're talking fave resorts.
That's right.
That's next on the list.
It is
next. I'm telling you, when people get embedded into a resort, they treat it like it's like their house, right? And that's the fun thing about having your favorite resort. We were just out with a couple last night.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, have you ever been to
Villa Galé?
No, they didn't call it Villa Galé. They call it some Villa.
Villa
Gala.
Maybe
Villa Gala?
Villa Gala.
That's right.
Villa Gala. That's what they called it.
And I said, yes, we've been to Villa Galé. And they go, what did you think of it? They said, we actually enjoyed it. I thought the food quality there was great.
It was great. Yeah. It was
and
good.
Because somebody else chimed in that had never been to Cuba, they the food in Cuba is terrible. Have you been? No. So I don't know how you can say that.
Yeah. Anyway.
But people love their favorite resorts, and I can see why. I've got so many people. We talked about this last week. Memories Caribe, Melia. They've got the International. We've got the Royaltons. Once people find
their favorite place,
their favorite server, they know where they're going to sit on the beach. They don't want to mess around with
we were there. We used to be like that.
Yeah. We're going back to the flamenco.
You find your favorite spot. You know the lay of the land. You don't waste any time figuring that out.
Totally. And I know a lot of people on here right now are probably chiming in. Oh, yeah, we got Memories Flamenco, Caribe.
Memories Flamenco was my
Corey
favorite.
Loves the Breezes, Guadalavaca.
Yeah, Valentin Perla Blanca.
Corey, when you're there, can you tell Ivan that I said hello? Yeah. That I'm going to come back? I actually almost booked it.
Linda's like, I'm having fun exploring to find that one. Yeah, I get that too.
Yeah, and we all go through those. And the Bucks Hab fans, we all go through those phases where you kind of start, you know what, I'm going to change it up for a year. And you like Ted Shaughnessy, he's been in Mexico, he's been in Dominican. We switch it up and we go all over the place. Yeah. And then you go, you know what, I actually quite like this resort.
And I'm going to go back there.
Yeah. So because if Jenny and I didn't explore, we would not have found Blau. We wouldn't have found Verdero again. And we actually fell in love with it because of just what it had to offer, like going into town and going for coffee.
Memories Caribe. Lots of people are returning guests there, eh?
I'm going to tell you.
Next show,
I think I'm going back to Memories Crib. I don't know if Jenny's going to come with me. Hopefully she will.
I don't know.
But I'm going back there to make an update video. It is one of our, it's a solid resort.
Yeah.
It's priced really well. And they offer the single supplement right now. So I'm looking at it. It's like,
so you could go without me.
I could go. I can just turn and burn down there, do like a good 4-day, make an up-to-date video and check out that beach.
That'd be awesome. And I think that's a good place to kind of return to. I'm going to say, I totally forgot. So you and I, the Royalton was our first kind of go back to. Like we went there and we went there and we went there. The Royalton, right?
Hakiakos.
And
but we went there when it was the Royalton.
No.
When it was the Sandals. When it was a Sandals.
It was a Sandals the first time.
It was a Sandals. Yeah. And so we got Sandals points for going there because we just came from the Bahamas Sandals.
I'm going to get to Ernie's message because we were going to talk about that. But I'm really interested because then we switched to flamenco when we started bringing our kids.
Yeah.
And we went back there loads of times.
Well, we went to flamenco and we went to the Valentine.
Yeah, we did go to the Valentine a few times as well.
Is it the Valentine? Is it called that?
Yeah, Porlavenca, Santa Maria.
No.
Oh, El Patricia.
El Patricia.
Yeah.
We took our kids and your mom and dad there.
Yeah, we did. But
we stayed at the
I'm
adults
just
only.
Interested. What is your favorite resort right now in Cuba? What is like your Mike Fisher?
Let's say Mike Fisher. I can't say one. I'm gonna give you.
Oh, come on.
Because it's so hard. Like,
I know.
If I need to go and I need to find my soul,
you get to go back and you get to pick your fave place that you've been to.
Oh, because is it my place or my beach? Because my beach is gonna be in Santa Maria.
Yeah,
I love it, but I do love Cayo Coco too because I love flamenco, but I also love Memories Caribe Beach.
Yeah.
But I love Memories Caribe for the size.
Right.
I love Perla Blanca's beach for the size of the beach.
Right.
And I love the getting away from it all.
Yeah.
I love Estorella for that stretch of beach, so I can go to the Royalton or I can go to the Memory Sanctuary. They're two solid resorts. I can go to the Iberostar and Chinochas. That's like a great stretch of beach.
He's listed.
Like I could go back to Blau. I can go to Veradero if I need to go into town. So for me, it's like, it's really hard for me to nail it down because it depends on how I feel.
Look at this, watching live from Playa Vista Azul. Watching you live, having breakfast. Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Cuba.
That's amazing.
Good morning, Playa Vista.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. I love that.
Los America. I want to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, love Anchinochas. See, so many people are just chiming in now. Love the bus ride, absolutely.
I love the bus ride.
That bus ride in the day, like I don't think much can beat that bus ride.
Yeah.
Or Cayo Cruz's bus ride is really actually getting good too. Like when you start to go off along that homemade causeway, oh boy, on a bright sunny day, like about noon.
And the color
of the water. I've made videos. It's sick.
Okay.
Ernie, you said Ernie had a question.
Like Ernie just had mentioned, the hot topic of people have drowned most recently. 2 Russians in Veradero. I feel like that was maybe in February, but 2 at Memories Flamenco yesterday.
Let's talk about that because
and talk about the red flags. And we have talked about this a little bit.
I think we talked about it last week or the week before.
Yeah.
I see this all the time.
First of all, let's say how sorry we are.
Well, first of all, it's devastating.
It's devastating, and to those families,
it's absolutely
we'll have you
gut-wrenching. Jenny and I don't want to talk.
We read it this morning, and we
did. And I don't want to talk about it too much, but Jenny and I actually witnessed someone passing away.
We did.
Right in front of us.
Yeah.
And
that was at the
that is a devastating moment.
It can be
for the whole for the whole resort, and then the spouse when the spouse comes down and finds out.
Yeah.
So I just want to say it's terrible. Please, people, when you go to these places
be really
and
safe.
It's windy and there could be riptides, don't go out so far. Like they whistle for you to come in. There's a reason. It's not out of arrogance. They don't want to get you in trouble. They know what's going to happen because people pass away.
Yeah. And you have to have it in your mindset when you're still home and sober to remind yourself to not be risky in the water, because once you get there and you're down south and you're having a few drinks,
you got a bunch of rum into you and you're going right in that water because it looks so amazing. Folks, you got to be careful.
So I think for our community, let's just always remind people.
Yeah. Thanks, Ernie, for mentioning that. Yeah. And we saw that. So
we did see it.
Like, everyone just has to be mindful.
Mindful and super careful. Anyway.
Now, let's also talk about prices are dropping. They're finally dropping now.
They are dropping.
Especially for June. So if anyone was wanting to go away, take a look at June.
Yeah.
I think the first 2 weeks in June, things are really coming down. Veradero, Santa Maria, Cayo Coco. So I always say, just wait until right after Easter. It took another week, but now it's starting to happen.
It's coming.
And I made a mistake. I didn't make a mistake, but last week we were talking about when someone asked a question. They wanted to book in December for Christmas.
Oh, right.
I want to mention this.
Yeah, because you were talking about booking
pre-Christmas, the weeks before Christmas, not Christmas Day.
Christmas, you would wait. But if you're booking for Christmas.
So let's just go over exactly what was asked.
Yes.
Someone asked, when should I book Christmas holidays or winter season holidays? What I started by saying is between September and the early part of December. You can go like, don't book it a couple of weeks in advance.
Yeah, you don't have to
go far out.
Yeah.
For Christmas, you need to start looking at that in June, July.
Right.
Call some
that's when we
travel
usually
agents,
book for Christmas.
Start talking to them. Way far out. I didn't mean book Christmas like 2 weeks out.
No.
You got to book Christmas months and months out.
We were talking fall, winter travel, but Christmas specifically, you definitely need to be looking at in June or July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how we're like talking about price drops right now. So prices are dropping for the early part of June because what's going to happen is it's really bad shoulder season now, right? People are doing gardening. Yeah. Our lives are going on in Canada. There's things to do. But
Rafe, I love that.
July will start to chime in and people will go away in July. It's going to be extremely hot down there. We've made the videos.
Yeah.
I made the videos in all the seasons.
It's hot here too.
It's going to be hot, but it's going to be quiet the first 2 weeks of July, 3 weeks. And you're going to go to resorts. You're going to get a good deal, but don't forget that alcohol and food amounts might be lower because you're getting the deal.
Yes.
But the prices are dropping and the single supplement is kicking into a lot of the resorts.
Yeah, that's amazing for our single travelers.
If you see it for $725 for the 4-day and you click on it, $725, that's a good deal.
That's good. I just want to give a shout out to Rafe. Because of your channel, I booked my first trip to Playa Cayo Santa Maria.
Oh, Playa Cayo Santa Maria?
Looking so forward to it.
Nice. That's a fun place.
You're going to love it.
Oh, Estorella. You can walk.
Love it.
Kilometers in each direction.
Now, Teresa Lunn would like to know, why have you never visited Hotel Playa Coco in Cayo Coco? It's a great 4-star with an amazing beach.
Playa Coco. Is that right beside Memories Caribbean?
Okay, tell us.
I think it is. Playa Coco. Just chime in if that is. I think.
Tammy's making a good point. Sorry, Mike. But because of the state of North America, book now for Christmas. It's filling up because like we talked about,
totally.
Less people are going to go to Florida, I think.
Yeah.
I think less people are going to go. So Cuba could be much busier.
Totally. And I'm trying to I am keeping my eye on that I'll know more what it's going to feel like in September, because I think a lot of retirees that are used to going in November, October down to Florida, they might I'm going to go to Cuba, to DR, or I'm going to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
So I think prices will be firm. That's why I always say, talk to a travel agent in June. That's next month.
Yeah.
Start getting prices for Christmas.
Get ready.
And just, if it feels good, book it.
Yeah.
Book it.
Book it. Book it. I heard a really
funny thing. Sorry, we were talking about the Playa Cayo Coco.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it is right beside. Because if I'm going to go to Cayo Coco, I really enjoy Memories Caribbean. I know the beach. They've got a fantastic beach, and it goes to that cove, and you can walk all the way over to Flamenco. If I'm going to go, I'm going to go to that resort.
Got ya.
It's just my go-to.
Yeah.
Typically, it's really well priced. They give a single supplement all the time. So for me, it's a no-brainer.
Yep.
The people at that resort are solid. The service is amazing. It's got a huge community of a family there. So I'm going to run into someone that as a subscriber or a friend. So,
Ghost Viper's funny. Jen and Mike, you still need to do a group trip. That would be a lot of fun. Let's build a plane to Cuba.
Yeah. I haven't even gone on a trip. So once Mumsy's established and I get some videos under my belt and I figure out what's happening with me, and of course, probably with another partner that I'm getting all kinds of DMs from companies all over the world that want me to do things with them. But I have a lot to consider. But right now, when Finding Fish is ready to travel, it's going to be my own videos, my style.
That's right.
On my terms for the little while, because I want to get back to creating videos I enjoy in my way. And I need to get back into that mindset. Totally. And I don't want to be in a rush, and I don't want to be told what to do. I just want to go and live my life.
Yeah.
That's Finding Fish is the first couple of trips. Hopefully it's going to be with Jenny, but I don't know, because as soon as I have an opportunity, I'm pressing enter.
Yeah, he's just going to go. And I'm busy. This time of year, I'm busy.
Jenny's very busy.
Busy.
Okay. So now we have so much more. What are some of the questions up here that are coming? When will you be able to go to the Malaya CC?
Need a good new video. Someone asked, when should they book for July too?
Oh, you're going to book in July. You're going to start booking in June.
Yeah.
Don't mess around.
That's
I think
Jennifer.
what happens is the first 2 weeks of July are dirt cheap. If you see a price in the next couple of weeks, book it.
Yeah.
Don't waste. Don't wait, because what will happen is it's not the resorts, it's the planes that are going to fill up. And if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, like Air Canada and I think Air Transat start sending less aircrafts down there.
Okay.
That puts a lot of pressure on, who's left, right? And so that those planes fill up. So don't mess around. If you see the price, just go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Hit enter. We're getting really good at that.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm going to Blau in June. Yeah, fantastic. And when you go to Cuba, I'm going to tell you in June, July, August, September, the winds are a little bit less.
Yes.
The ocean warms right up.
So warm.
The beaches are quieter.
Yeah.
So you get to have a different experience. If you're the type of person that wants to be just tranquil, you don't want a lot of people bothering you, that's the time to go.
Got ya.
And same with September, October. You just have the place to yourself.
I want to Ghost Viper.
Yes, it's very hot in June.
In Veradero.
But that's why you always want to pick a really windy location. And that's why the KOs do so well. Grand Paradon, like you go to the Grand Astons, they're sitting on peninsulas, they're windy. Guess what? You need that wind on hot days.
Totally do.
And it keeps the bugs away.
Yeah, it does. That is the one problem I have with Caribe. The bugs don't really bother Mike, but I got eaten alive there. Ghost Viper, they're going away to Veradero in June. What would you suggest for them? They'd like to be close to the action, but still want a really nice resort.
Well, then go to the
Royalton
or the Melia International. You can.
It's closer.
Yeah, if you're on a tight budget, go to the Salimar. There's Sol Palmares. The Sol Palmares has been popular with people, and it's really well priced. But if you want to be able to walk into town and you want a really nice resort, the International's right there. Yeah, you can walk right in. It's 2 seconds.
Gail is in here.
And they got a huge stretch of beach.
Love it.
Massive amount of restaurants. It will become really well priced in shoulder season. And then you might be able to upgrade to the adults only section. And that service just takes it to the next level. I think if I make my top video this year,
likes the Coral level.
It's going to be way up there, because it is like, if you've been to the International, if you've been to the level section, you know what I'm talking about.
Amazing.
It's fantastic.
I've not been, but I just watched your video. I just wanted to say, someone has a question about, do resorts have life jackets for kids, or do we need to bring our own? I would bring your own. When we traveled, when our kids were little, we just always took their little life jackets that fit them perfectly. Because sometimes I think resorts, I don't know that they have the real small ones.
Yeah, I don't. Sometimes I can't confirm that. Like,
I'd be safe and take your own.
Take your life jacket. And
I think kiddos need to be fit properly. And I know our kiddos always had their tiny little life jackets.
Someone's chiming in here, and I want to answer this question right here from Jennifer. So strange that I'm seeing Sunwing Vacations is on the WestJet plane. I'm a bit worried, because this is what's happening.
Yes, this is
all those Sunwing planes are going to get converted to WestJet colors. Okay, so what's happening is Sunwing is still going to be the provider of the vacation package deals. Okay, but WestJet, their planes are all good. WestJet bought the planes. So they're taking over that portion as well. So it's all going to be standardized over the coming months and year, I believe. But what they have to do is they have to retrain pilots. And so they're just going to transform the colors, if I've read it correctly. And maybe if there's someone from Sunwing, chime in. If not, in the coming weeks, I'll probably have conversations with Sunwing so I can get this information, because people are worried.
Yeah, we did say that on the last live too.
But you don't have to worry.
We just haven't had time.
Yeah, so don't worry. You might be. It might be a WestJet plane. Yeah, it's still Sunwing. They're same company. Okay, so don't worry. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Red Green. Cheryl, yes, you can. There's a shuttle bus. There's a hop on, hop off bus, so you'll be able to do that from Blau.
Yeah, there is $5.
Go explore.
$5 US.
You're the best. Keep safe. Oh, thanks.
So many people flying down on a Sunwing plane and back on WestJet a few weeks ago. That's awesome.
In a few weeks.
In a few weeks. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Life jackets, we always travel with ours. Yes.
Yeah. Ernie says he always travels with life jackets. He has a 7 and 8 year old. So it's really important. If you're ever contemplating anything for your kids, bring it.
Totally.
If you don't need it, you don't have to use it, but there's nothing worse than you get to a resort and you wish you would have brought it. Yeah. Whether it's a medication, Advils, Tylenols, Gravol, bring absolutely everything.
Hoodies. We've traveled and we thought we were going somewhere warm. It was so freezing. Cold. Like you can never be over prepared when you're taking kids with you.
Yeah, totally.
What do you think about the Royalton? We love it.
The Royalton, you can't go wrong with the Royalton.
While, but we loved it when we were going.
And the Royalton in Veradero been doing upgrades, and people have been telling me, "Oh my gosh, you got to check it out. Solid resort."
Yeah. Thank you.
Like you can't go wrong with a Royalton. They know how to do it, and they do it well, and it's in their top tier.
Yeah.
So that's a good place to go.
It is a great place. I can't wait to go back there too. There's so many places that I want to get to.
The Royalton in Santa Maria, it's just small, compact, and if you've ever been there, they've got a great lobby bar.
I think they have a high returning guest.
Yeah,
too.
and then their beach is just wow, especially in low season because then you can just do whatever you want there. It's awesome.
Lisa D, smash the like, please, to support the channel. Thank you, Lisa.
Let's talk about this. Okay. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers.
We wanted to mention this.
We're like less than 100 away.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed, you have to.
Someone, hello from Flamenco.
Flamenco.
Yeah.
If you haven't
subscribed, please
subscribe. It helps us out. Help us to get to 20.
Even if all our subscribers got one of their friends to subscribe.
Yeah. Well, listen, later on today, pick a video you really like, share it with someone, pick a European video.
Or one that you haven't watched.
Help us out, get us there, share a video with us today would be helpful. Put the videos on because I haven't been away. I need the algorithm really helping us out.
And also put on like one of our older ones just so you can see the style when we first started.
I actually quite like some of the older ones.
Some of them are like, they're good. They're different.
Yeah, some of the old ones were terrible.
Like remember our very first one?
We didn't even know what we're doing.
We didn't even know what to call it.
We didn't. We didn't even know what YouTube was.
We just started.
We took a chance, and now we're doing live streams.
And guys, I love the live stream. I get so excited on Friday that Sunday's coming. Like, it gives us something to look forward to. I really, really enjoy it.
Let's just talk about this. Hey guys, any issues in Hogan? If anyone's been down there lately, chime in. I don't think there's any issues right now. I think I've got a lot of feedback from people. My son wants to go to the Grand Memories because there's given a deal away, single occupancy. I think you're going to be solid down in Gualavaca, and you're going to be solid in the Grand Memories. So a lot of feedback coming in there as well.
We went there last summer and had a great time.
Oh, totally.
Oh, like so much
fun.
And
you know what? You and I need to go to Gualavaca. I want to rent the Breezes. I want to go to the Breeze and get the villa there.
Okay.
It's an older.
I'm in.
Yeah, no, Jenny's always in. I have a list of stuff I want to do too, but I haven't had time. I've also got invited by the Mutu hotel chain. They want me to come and check out some resorts. And I think that's one of their resorts they want me to come and see. I don't know the gist of the hotel, but I'm starting to get invitations by hotel groups from all over the world to come and check out their places. So
So we just need things to just settle a little bit for us, and then we're just going to be like, we're going to be taking off again.
Totally.
And Finding Fish will be on the beach. People will be
on the beach. We're going to be on beaches like we're known for. We're checking out value. We're checking out 3, 4, 5 stars, making videos and sharing it with you.
Ghost Viper. We were there. No issues in Hogan at all. Thank you.
There we go. And these are all people. So when
this community is amazing at answering each other.
And when you see these questions and you see that people are chiming in, like you could take this as a reassurance. That's correct. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we actually love the feedback.
Yeah, we do. But I also, I just love that people answer each other.
Totally.
Because that's all part of the community.
Anyway, we're going to do some giveaways. Someone's getting a couple of hats. We're going to pick a comment. And what we need to do, Linda J, you're already getting a book and a pen.
Yes.
Ernie is getting some stickers. So Ernie, you need to send us your address. DM Jenny to this.
Yes. Do the Finding Fish Facebook DM for Jenny.
And then what I want to do is we're going to go through, pick a couple of comments, and someone's getting some hats
And
today.
Just remember, when the hat arrives, please let us know and take a photo and just how did it ship? Did it bounce back? That kind of thing. Yeah. And then we will post. Will I post the beach bags that are going to be
for sale?
Yeah.
Tell us right now. What beach bag should we keep? So the other colors are going on our Facebook page.
They did. Lots of people up in the comments.
That's why I was kind of waiting for it at the very end.
I know we need it now. What color beach bag are Mike and I taking on our next trip?
Yeah, we're just gonna, and then the rest are for sale.
And then the rest, $35.
And then that's it.
Of the colors, yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Yep.
Keep the lime green. Oh, you know what?
Gold. It's
going to be so hard.
We might pink.
Pink, eh? The pink. Keep the pink. You guys are awesome.
That's awesome. Thanks.
And then so look, because we're going to pick someone right here. We don't know if it's Greg, Robert, Cheryl, Sean, Pete, whoever. We're going to reach out to you and we're going to say, what's your address? Because guess what? You're getting something for free from us today as a thank you.
Yeah.
And we just want to thank all of our viewers. We're going to go and get my mom. She wants to go to Costco.
She does. We're going to Costco.
So we just want to say thanks for all the support. Thanks for chiming in. We absolutely appreciate your time. We absolutely love what we do. We miss traveling, but guess what? This makes up for so much. Totally and look at the amount of people chiming in.
Yeah.
I think we're keeping the green.
I don't know, green or pink.
Holy jeez. Lime green, 7 days in paradise. We've got Jen. We've got Andy, Joanne, Jennifer. We've got Greg, Lisa. We want to say thank you. Ernie, thanks, Sharon. Thank you to everyone out there. And guess what? We're leaving because we're going to go get Mumsy. DM us. Someone's getting free stuff. And guess what? We're going to see you in the next video next Sunday.
Yep.
Like, subscribe, share. See you later.
Bye, everyone. Yeah.